What's the deal with serial killers? There's no cereal. Dexter had a few good seasons when it first started, even if it was a little far-fetched. The acting was stellar, and the story was compelling enough to even the most cynical of viewers. But soon, people became insulted in their pants when they started to see how stupid the showrunners actually think they are. Forget about the fact that America's favorite sexy serial killer scientist murdered with one single, painless, and less than gruesome knife swing, or the politically safe targets of almost always single white men, but they're expected to entertain the idea that all of the nation's serial murderers live in Miami, conveniently situated in the middle of Dexter's hunting grounds. Now this show is full of retarded storylines, fight scenes, and general happenings, clearly insulting the intelligence of anyone even close enough to the spectrum to continue to watch. However, I wasn't sure how low the boneheaded public was perceived by Hollywood until I saw that Dexter was making another comeback. Like again, they shat out a season of Dexter New Blood not too long ago, and I was under the false impression that people had smartened up to this garbage by mostly ignoring it, especially with the introduction of some of the cheesiest and woke-induced characters who could rival the divisiveness of any new show. If it wasn't the hot young Latino chief of police that Dexter gets drilled out by, then maybe it was the flaming gay gun store owner, or the teenage nunchuck-wielding climate activist played by Johnny. Either way, this show made me puke, and not in the fun way. And just when I blissfully thought, "Un Dexter," and his smug-ridden face would never be seen again, I spewed my lucky charms when I saw the trailer for Dexter Resurrection, a brand new series the world never wanted. There's no shortage of remakes, reboots, and retards out there for the viewing public, mainly because they're the only titles drawing any attention from anyone. And once again, we could add Dex to that shit list. It was easy to feel sorry for the brain-dead following this character has accumulated over the years. But then I'm reminded of America's vacuous obsession with serial killers. Every famous serial killer has their own movie, and many have more than one. Most glorify the killer, but others seem to victimize them. At the center of all this grotesque and shameless amusement is a soulless, money-hungry monstrosity, coiled and anxious to bleed a thoughtless public out of their time and money, which shouldn't be too difficult judging by the standards of their current viewership. I like to consider not only the victims of these disgusting creatures that we brazenly exalt, but the surviving family members as well. The parents, siblings, children, and friends of the ones senselessly murdered. I wonder how they would feel after a long day, coming home to relax by firing up their favorite overpriced streaming service, only to find there's another film or series that's glamorized and lauded their loved one's killer, or reminding them once again of the world's gross infatuation with these reprehensible lowlifes. What about Harrison?